Hello, my dear student. I am Rajamani Ali. I hope all you are fine. So today on 2nd of May, I am going to revise your class 3 computer first lesson, Know Your Computer. So already yesterday we completed this lesson. So today I am going to only revise on this lesson. Okay. So from this lesson, we already learned that what is IPO cycle, what is hardware and software, examples of hardware and software, difference between hardware and software, types of software, and operating system and its types. Okay. So what is IPO cycle? IPO cycle means that input, process, output cycle. So what is input, what is process, what is output cycle, we already discussed. So we enter data, facts, instruction into a computer using the keyboard or mouse. So this data or instruction is called input. Okay, then what type of data, facts, instruction we enter into our computer, then this one going into our computer CPU, then they also be processed in CPU and come out a meaningful data. This one process, this one system called that process. So last is that output cycle. So what is output? So which one facts, data, instruction we enter in computer, that one going to CPU, then they also be processed in CPU, then they come out a meaningful data, and they also be come out into our computer monitor screen. So this one is a system called that output cycle. Okay, so IPO cycle complete. So now I'm going to tell us that hardware and software. So what is hardware and software? We already discussed, but today I'm going to revise your lesson. So again I'm going to discuss these topics, that what is hardware and software. Okay. So hardware, the physical parts of a computer, we called hardware, that CPU, monitor, speakers, mouse, keyboard, etc. Okay. Then software. So what is software? The set of instruction that tells the hardware how to perform a particular task is called program. All programs are called software. Okay. So a computer needs software to work. Without software, a computer would not be used to work. Okay. So software, there are different kinds of software to different do different kinds of work on a computer. For example, that we know Paint and MS Word. So Paint is a software program used for drawing and coloring pictures. MS Word is a software program used for creating text document. Okay. So what is the difference between hardware and software? So difference between hardware and software is that the definition of hardware and software is the first definition of hardware and software. Okay. So second definition is that computer runs on three systems, that input, process, and output. So in here, input, process, and output, from here that input and output system, programs call that our hardware system. Okay, hardware. And next is that process. So process program, process task is called that software. Okay. So IPO, input, process, output cycle, we divided into three phase, and also be input output part also be from hardware, and process part also be from our software. Okay. So next, types of software. So types of software is that two types, that application software and system software. So what is application software? Application software that is used to perform a specific task is called application software. Okay, commonly used application software are discussed below. So word processing software and multimedia software. For the help of using of word processing software, we can create our letters, stories, reports, etc. Okay. And multimedia software, when we use multimedia software, we use multimedia software to play video, listening, play music, and also be playing games, etc. Okay. So next is that multimedia software. So what is multimedia software? System software, sorry, system software. So what is system software? Software that is used to control the operation of a computer is called system software. So system software is needed to run the computer. It refers to the files and programs that make up your computer's operating system. So our computers run on our operating system. So what is operating system? The operating system controls the overall working of the computer. It manages the hardware and the software programs. So most commonly used system software is that Microsoft Windows. Okay, so see, operating system also we have two type, that single user operating system and multi-user operating system. So single user operating system, what? So only one user can work on a single user operating system at a given time. Microsoft Windows and Mac operating system are both single user operating system. Okay, so what type of computer we use? Then in our computer we use single user operating system, that Microsoft Windows and like Mac operating system. So next, multi-user operating system. So what is multi-user operating system? Many users can work on a multi-user operating system at the same time or even at different time. So Unix and Linux are both multi-user operating system. So now you people understand that what is IPU cycle, what is hardware and software, what is the difference between hardware and software, then operating system, software, yes, in under software, what is operating system, what type of operating system. So you people now know. So that day I was given some homework to do. If you're complete, then send your homework into your WhatsApp group. Okay, so now bye. After watching the videos, subscribe our school channel, like my videos and press the bell icon for upcoming videos notification. Thank you.